I am Megan.
And I'm Emma.
And welcome back to the Sassy Besties Podcast. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about my latest trip to Cincinnati, Ohio to see the Bengals play and to see Joe Burrow for the later time I got to see him, but we will talk about that more soon. And also, we are going to be talking about some changes we're going to be having with our book of the month. We're going to change some things around just because the last couple of months, it's just been kind of like stressful. I don't know what to say. Just like
it's kind of felt like homework to us, and we don't want it to feel like homework. We just want to enjoy reading. So we're going to change it up a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that as well. And yeah, maybe go on tangents. Most likely, yes. But we'll talk with our highs and lows and our song of the week. Do you want to start first?
Sure. My high of the week is... Wait, let's start with the low.
Oh, yeah.
The low of the week is it's getting cold. And I'm cold all the time. And I hate being cold. My toes are cold. My fingers are cold. I'm cold all the time.
What?
I know. I went to the doctor and I asked why I'm always cold. And they said that I have to eat more fruits and vegetables that begin with the letter P. This was years ago. And I feel like they just said that. Like, I feel like they just made something up. And they just said that to say it. Because I've never heard anything about that. That sounds crazy.
I have never heard that either. I feel like you have a long, fall and winter if you're already getting cold.
I know. See, the issue is I don't know. I love being cozy. So right now I'm in my sweatshirt. I'm nice and cozy. So I'm okay with it right now. But when it gets colder, in the winter time, I hate it. I don't hate it because I like the snow, but I don't like the snow because I don't like to shovel.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, well, I feel like I have said this many times, but September to December I'm thriving, but I would say maybe the middle of January to February I'm kind of over it, and especially because those 2 months get really cold. But I do like the snow, and I'm a little different than you. I am happy it's getting a little chillier.
Well, your basketball season is in winter, so it makes sense that you like basketball. And, it makes sense that you like winter.
Yeah.
But my low is probably seasonal depression is starting to hit because the sun isn't out as much. And, I'm just on the struggle bus lately. Work is still stressful. But I found a good group of girls on TikTok.
Oh, yay.
I should have made this my high.
Oh, wait, did you say your high? I thought that was your low.
Oh, did I just say two lows?
Yeah, I think you just said two lows.
Anyway, you can keep all of that in. I don't even care. All right. So my high is I found a really good group of women on TikTok, and we are doing Sisterhood of the Traveling Journals. I saw other people doing this, so I posted a video about it and asked if there was anyone who wanted to join. I had so many people wanting to join. I still have people asking if they can join, but I found 11 other people, so 12 including me, and we're going to be passing around our journals. So we each have our journal. We decorate it however we want. We put fancy spreads in it. And then we pass it to the next person, and then it goes in a circle. So we each get each other's journal, and we can just decorate it however we want. We can do an About Me page. We can let them know our favorite TV shows and stuff. And it's just really cool. I'm super excited to get mine back, even though I haven't sent it out yet.
I love that idea. I like never heard about it before you told me.
Yeah, it started. I saw it starting to trend when you were in Cincinnati. So
Okay.
I wasn't going to tell you about it because you were busy with your husband, having a great time. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping that this will open a new door for me, whether that be journaling in general, falling in love with that again,
Yeah.
or just finding some new friends, new people to talk to. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I love that. I always get nervous though, like talking to people like that online that you haven't met. I'm like really
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can look at their profile and you can see kind of who they are from their profile. Um, but I don't know. I was also nervous about that, and I was worried that like one person would just like hoard all the journals or like destroy someone's journal.
yeah.
And I know, I was just going through it, but we'll see. I would feel like everyone who journals isn't really like bad people
Yeah.
because it's kind of a really wholesome and old lady kind of hobby. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. That's so exciting. My high and low. You want this time? I'll start with my high first because it will make more sense if I say my high first. But it is, I got to go to Cincinnati, Ohio for the first time.
Woohoo!
It was so exciting, and you're probably like, why do you go? It was to see Zobolo, or my man, my husband, to see the Bengals game. I went to their home opener, and they won. It was such an exciting game. I could not have asked for a more exciting game because it literally went to the final seconds. And that doesn't always happen. And then we won with a touchdown. The Bengals won. But going off of that, my low is that my husband, Joe Bolo, he got injured during the game. It is so sad. Like, I try to not even think about it. He deserves so much better. I know he's been injured like half of his career at this point. And I'm like, can someone please do better? It sucks with the organization. Like the coaching staff, the owner of the team. Like, I almost feel like he needs to leave. The offensive line, if you know anything about football, the offensive line is not protecting him. It's not like he's doing all these like plays trying to get hurt. And it's like it always happens to him. And you know what? One of the reasons, I mean, obviously, like look at him, I love him. But one of the reasons I love him is because I saw like how much he has worked to get to where he is and how much adversity he has gone through. And that is something I can relate to as someone who has disabilities. And there are just so many athletes. Well, there's so many people who's like, oh, they got a sprained ankle, but they'll be back in a week. Like, why can't that happen to Joe Burrow? When he gets injured, it's like for the whole season. It's just like, why does it happen to us? That's why we're meant to be together, okay? We just, okay? We just go through things that it's just like, it's not fair. Life is not fair, but we all know that. Life is not fair. He will get through it. I want to be hopeful that he'll be back at the end of the season, but it's a low chance. It's a very low chance. It's gonna be at least 3 months, so the earliest would be like mid-December, and I only see, like, the only way I see him coming back is if they are, like, going to the playoffs. But if they have a record that sucks and they have no chance at going to the playoffs, he's not gonna come back. Like, there's no point.
Mm.
And I just hope he's doing okay because to get that many injuries it must take so much out of you mentally.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my low. Hi.
No, that is really frustrating, though. He has to be frustrated too because it was the first game and now he's out for maybe the whole season. That sucks.
Yeah. And I'm like,
That's so frustrating.
and like, I'm so sad, like, I couldn't see him for a full game, but I'm manifesting I will see him again. I am manifesting, I'm saving the money I'm getting on TikTok, and I'm going to just save it for, I should make like a whole separate like account for like Showball. That would be hilarious. I forgot what I was even
Joe
gonna
Burrow
say.
fund.
I know. But like, here's the thing. It's like I could be so sad that I did not get to see him for a full game. But like I saw him for a quarter, layover one quarter of the game. And that's more than like a lot of people get. So like if I think about it that way, I'm like, it's more than a lot of people get to see Joe Burrow. So like at least I got to see him for a little bit. I'll call next time when I get to see him for a full game.
Yes, I love that. Do you want to continue talking about your trip while you're
Oh yeah.
there?
Oh wait. Should we do our song of the week though first? Because I feel
Oh
like
yeah, good call. Good call.
I feel like if I start talking, we're never gonna do a song. So going off of that, my song of the week definitely has to do with what happened to Joe Burrow. The song is "How Did It End" by Taylor Swift. It is technically about a breakup, but like I'm telling you, the lyrics, like you can connect it to this Joe Burrow getting injured, and just like, oh my goodness, it's happening again. How did it end? It happened so fast. And there's some more lyrics that are just so perfect. It was like Taylor Swift wrote this about Joe Burrow, but she didn't. It's just like I can't stop listening to the song because it's like the lyrics are like so related to what happened to him. And it's like, oh, anyway. What's your song?
My song of the week. I don't know who it's by. I think it's Anna Marie. It's called Depressed. But it's not really like, yeah, it's not really that depressing. Like, it's an upbeat song, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, life sucks sometimes, but I'm still fine. Like,
oh yeah,
that's really what it's about. And I don't know. I really like her. She's from, I believe, England, because she does have a little bit of an accent. And it was just released recently, and I cannot stop listening to it. So yeah.
Oh, I may have to listen to it.
You might like it.
I might.
It's kind of a pop song. Well, it is a pop song. It's not like my normal like indie or folk music. It's more of like mainstream music. So you might like it.
Oh, I may. I'll have to give it a listen. Okay, so let's talk.
Buckle up, everyone.
Yes. Get your seatbelts on, get a snack, get a drink. Let's go.
Oh, I don't have a snack, but I would love one.
So I went to I literally just said that earlier, but yes, I went to Cincinnati, Ohio for the first time ever, and it is actually a really nice place. I have so many thoughts. What is so crazy is I officially now have been on 17 airplanes in my life. Is that a lot?
I have been on 0, so.
If you want, let us know how many airplanes you have been on. If you know. I feel like it's weird for me to count, but then again, I am a numbers person, so I find that interesting.
Has it been the same, like, it's not brand, but like same company you've flown with?
I don't think so, no. It has been different.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I think so. When I went to New Zealand, it was United. For Cincinnati, it was Delta. And then when I was younger, I'm not sure. But yeah, it has been a few different ones. I will say the airport experience was so much better than my last experience at San Francisco Airport. I talk about that in a YouTube video of mine. It makes me never want to go to San Francisco Airport ever again. The way I was treated, the way that they just was so convinced I was not disabled, even though I had a sunflower landlord on, and this is just a important reminder, just because you have a physical disability, please get the sunflower landlord, because you don't know who is working at the airport, and for me, if you're just looking at me briefly, you may not think I'm disabled. So I think getting the sunflower landlord, even if you do think your disability is a physical disability and people will be able to tell, you don't know that for sure. So it's always I feel like it's always good to have just in case. And I was so surprised because the Ohio airport actually is technically Cincinnati and Kentucky. The airport is actually in Kentucky. I didn't realize that because when I got there, I was like, I'm in Ohio. Joke on me, I wasn't. But I feel okay, the airport experience for me can be so stressful. I get so much anxiety, but I felt like they knew the sunflower landlord because the person was like, oh, are you able to do this? I don't feel like she would ask me that if she didn't think I needed more help. So that was really nice of her to say that instead of being like, okay, do this now. Sometimes they'll just they will stress me out and be like, try to rush me and I need more time. But anyway, my airport experience was great and the airplane was great. I mean, it was only 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, so that is nothing to me. That's 2 minutes. We were there, I guess, for a few days. We got there on Saturday, and then we left on Tuesday. So we were going there for the Bengals game, and what is so cool is, okay, the airport, I guess I have to say this. The airport has this, Bengal, I show it in my vlog. It has, hygge, they're saying that they have, and then they have, oh my god, it's so cool. I'm they have a big B. I am obsessed. I need to go back. Oh yeah, I was saying, so that hotel, I'm all over the place. If this makes no sense, I'm sorry. I'm just saying what comes to mind. But we were saying, I went with my parents, by the way. We were staying at a hotel that was a half art museum. So that was cool. And they had a purple cows.
Crazy.
I know.
I love that for you.
Thank you. I'm what? How did they know I was coming? It's they got it for me.
Right?
But yeah, it was really nice. And then I got there as early as I possibly could. And I was so excited, to see, to be there. And the stadium is incredible. Have you ever been to Gillette Stadium?
No.
Okay. Gillette Stadium, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Well, the difference between Cincinnati, Paycor, I feel like I'm saying it wrong, Paycor Stadium, whatever. The Cincinnati Stadium, the Bengals Stadium, it is right in the city. So, when we were watching the game, you saw all the buildings, well, not all the buildings, but the buildings were all around. You could see the bridge across the way. It was so pretty. At Gillette Stadium, it's kind of in a conclusive space. It's not right in the city. So okay. I would say I prefer Cincinnati Stadium, but that's just like you have to have like both experiences. If you haven't been to both, then you may not understand. Actually, you won't. um, but I got there. Okay, one of the highlights for me. Let me tell you, this is the highlight. Well, of course, seeing Joe Burrow is the highlight of my life. But, okay, so we get to our seats, and I want to go and get some moss, because of course I need to get some moss, and we pass by a saw, right? So I'm like, oh, there's a saw on our level. We don't have to go to another floor, another level. This is perfect. Well, we go back there. The doors are closed. We see people there, and we're like trying to open the doors, and like no one is like, I don't know. It was kind of bizarre, if I'm being honest. And then like someone like was inside and was like saying something, and it was just really weird. If I'm going to say something negative about like my experience, I will say trying to get moss, that whole experience was bizarre because it made no sense why I wasn't able to get moss there, but whatever. Anyway, just need to say that. So we we're looking around, we saw this security guy, and he was like, oh, like, that's weird. I guess saw people going in there. That is so weird. And he was like, okay, that's weird, but, maybe go downstairs. There's another one downstairs on the first level. So we went down there, and the lady was like, oh, you can't get in because you need your tickets. I don't know why you need a ticket. I don't understand, because like, how did I even get in the stadium if
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I don't get it? That the whole situation was weird, but I'll tell you, it all made sense when it led to this moment where we were about to go up the elevator to back to our seats because we need to show our tickets in order to get to the mosque, which makes no sense, but whatever. How did I get here if I didn't have a ticket? I turn around and I see this elevator packed with people, and I go, that is his parents. I don't even think I said Joe Burrow. I just said, that is his parents. And I said that like 3 times. And my mom was like, I don't know, she was kind of like, come on, like, we gotta go. Like, like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, that is his parents. I'm like literally freaking out. They're like, I don't even know. Like, it happened so fast. They were probably like another crazy fan.
I was just gonna say that. Not this again.
I know. I mean, I have heard, I think his mom talk about like things people will say when they like see her or whatever out and about. And I didn't say anything like crazy like that. Like, I love your son. I didn't. I was just like, that is his parents. I'm like, I almost was like, I don't even need anything. I got everything I ever wanted. Well, I didn't meet him, but I didn't meet Stobo. But I was like on cloud 9. No pun intended, but like I was like so happy. So we go up, and my mom is gonna get the tickets, whatever. We don't actually have like the tickets like printed out. It's like electronic. So that was the whole process. My mom gets it. She goes back down. I'm like so happy, and I want to like just sit down because Joe Burrow is gonna be. Actually, I think at the time he came out to practice, and I was like, I need to see my man. I'm not going back down. But anyway, that was amazing. Long story short, my mom came back up with no moss because the like cards or like whatever, like the system wasn't working. for some reason. So like
Mm.
after all that, I couldn't get moss, but it's okay. We went back the day after the game and we got moss there. They have like a shop where they have a bunch of moss that you can go to really like any day, I think. It's not like in the stadium, it's outside of the stadium. So we did that.
Okay.
But yeah, that whole moss situation made no sense to me, but thank goodness I got to go the next day.
That's
But
awesome.
so then the game starts. Oh my god, he comes out. So Joe Burrow comes out, or all the offensive players come out, or like all the players comes out. But they call his name, and I freak out. I'm like, that's my man. I don't even know what I said. And I was so happy. He got injured the first half in the second quarter. So pretty early on, but I did get his one and only touchdown on video, which is pretty cool, to get. So like basically his last touchdown, maybe this season, but for a while at least.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I did get some things on video of him before he got hurt. And then I feel like in the middle of the game, after he got hurt, I was kind of in this like I don't want to say like grieving. Like, why am I grieving? Like, this is like such a first world problem. But I was like almost in a state where like I didn't care about anything. I was like, I don't even care if the Bengals lose or whatever. But then I feel like once it hit like the fourth quarter and the Bengals were still in the game, I was like, oh wait, maybe we still have a chance. Like, win this for Joe, do this for him. And then I got back into it, and then I was excited at the end. But yeah, we knew he wasn't gonna come back, and I was looking online any updates at the time. I was like, is he gonna come back? He didn't. It was sad, but they did win, which I'm so glad for. But yeah, that was Sunday, and then our last day, what did we do? I got the marsh that I was talking about, and then my dad told me, I didn't even know about this, my mom didn't either, but there's a Purple People Bridge. It's like across the Ohio River, so it goes from Ohio to Connecticut? No. It goes from Ohio to Kentucky, or Kentucky to Ohio, whatever way you want to think about it. So we walk all the way to that bridge, and in the distance, you can't tell it's really purple because the whole bridge is not purple. I guess some of it is purple, and it may actually, some people, I got a comment, or someone commented saying it is kind of faded, so it probably was more purple like years ago or whatever. But it was so cool seeing it up in person. I swear to goodness, I might be out of shape because at the end of it, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh my goodness, we watched so much. It was crazy, but it was so worth it. You see the bridge, and I did some videos. I did a purple video talking about the bridge and just seeing how much purple I could find around Cincinnati. So that was really fun. And we got some ice cream. It was really good ice cream. I think it's only ice cream you can get in Cincinnati or Ohio. One of them. Either only Cincinnati or only Ohio. Whatever. Anyway, it was really good. And I feel like that is overall what we did. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Like, we went to some restaurants. I did not see Zobolo. I was like, where is he? But of course, after he got injured, he's not gonna be out about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely an amazing trip, and I think Cincinnati, Ohio is amazing, and I feel like people who are not from Ohio are like, why would I go to Ohio? But like, Cincinnati is such a like nice city, and I love like smaller cities. I prefer smaller cities. So like Nashville is a smaller city. And I prefer that for a few different reasons. Overall, that was my trip. It was an amazing time. I'm probably forgetting some things, but overall, that was what my trip was, and it was really awesome.
Yay! I'm so happy you had such a good time there.
Thank you. Me too. I wish, like, I couldn't have asked, like, yes, I wish Sobo again get hot, but, like, other than that, it was amazing.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yay!
Yeah, and, like, I saw his phalanx. Like, okay, part of me feels like I'm literally going insane, and I didn't actually see his phalanx, but, like, no, like, my eyes, no, they saw his phalanx. My eyes saw his phalanx. I know it. Or I'm going crazy and I need to see a doctor.
Maybe that's it.
So now, moving on from Cincinnati, Ohio, let's talk about our change that we want to do for our book of the month. Do you want to explain it?
Sure. So basically, what we're going to do is we're not going to have a dedicated book anymore. We are just going to read whatever we want, and then towards the end of the month, we're going to have an episode maybe about the books we've read and kind of do like a little synopsis about the book, whether we liked it, our rating, but we won't do like a deep dive into the book anymore. We weren't enjoying that.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like homework, or like we were back in school and we had a book report due, and it was just, I don't know. We were both in reading slumps, and we both were not enjoying it. So
we're getting busier, and it's like harder to find time to like read it, and then it's like kind of stressful. It could be like, oh, we have to read it by like next Friday or something, or you know what I mean? Like it was kind of getting really stressful to have like a deadline.
Yeah. And then us describing the book and like going into that much detail, we were not good at. And it was just a mess. I mean, like, we tried, but we're just not good at it. Like, personally, after I'm done reading a book, give me like a day or two and I completely forget. Like, obviously I don't completely forget, but I couldn't like explain the whole book to you.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm just not good at it. Well, yeah, I'm just really bad at like, and like the names and everything. I feel like it'll be more, like, I feel like this will be so exciting and fun because we get to talk about more books because, you know, I'll be reading a book, Emma will be reading a book, or like maybe markable books. I was thinking like, let's say we didn't finish a book that month. We can sort of talk about, like, the book we're reading. Because I'm sure we'll be reading at least one book. One of us. And I will be reading the Housemaid series coming up.
You at least need to read the first book before December 19th. Because at least I'm going to watch it in the movie theaters.
Yes, I want to go. I think we should do it. It would be such a fun video. I will, okay? I know we have just said we're not doing deadlines anymore, but I think I can do it before December, okay? That gives me a few months. I got this.
Well, honestly, I wouldn't want to see it before Christmas because I probably wouldn't have that much extra money because of buying presents and stuff, and it comes out the 19th. So it would probably be better after Christmas. And if we wait until after Christmas, that's like New Year's, so we might as well wait till after the New Year.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe the first week of the New Year, or like the first weekend of the New Year. I don't know when January first falls, but yeah, I was thinking that too.
I was just gonna say that it would be cheaper if we did a morning show instead of an evening show.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh,
Like
Oh,
if you were
oh!
to go to the movies in the morning or the afternoon instead of the evening.
I was thinking podcast. I'm like, wait.
Oh.
I'm so confused. Oh wait, we could do the morning. For some reason, I thought like they don't open or they don't have movies or call like the afternoon, nighttime. But do they have morning times?
Not like morning. It would be like 12 o'clock too.
Oh, okay. Early afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I want to watch Wicked, the second movie. I don't know what it's called. Don't come for me.
Wicked for good.
Okay,
Wicked for good.
okay.
I am so excited. I'm so ready. I have my snacks planned out. I have my blanket calling my name because I bring a blanket into the movie theaters. Yeah, I do that.
I love that.
I'm getting a large popcorn because I don't care. I'm getting a large slushie again because I don't care. I don't go to the movies often. The only other time I went to the movies this year was to see Wicked.
That's the last time?
Actually, that was last year. Yeah, it wasn't even this year. I don't go often at all.
When was the last time I went? Wait, I got this. What was the last movie I saw? Well, I want to see Freaky Friday, but
I feel like you told me that the last one you went to was Wicked.
I definitely went to Wicked. Is that the last one? I mean, I'm definitely
I think it was.
The next time I'm going will be, well, it's not even a movie, but it's the Taylor Swift premiere of her album. I'm gonna be going there soon. I think the day it comes out, October 3rd. I'm gonna be staying up until midnight to listen to that one for the first time. But it may have been with. Yeah, I don't think. I think. Okay, yeah. I guess I don't go to the movies often either. But anyway, we're going on tangents. But yeah, I think this will be really fun. And then, yeah, if you want, you can say out, the books you have been reading in the comments as well and give recommendations for us maybe to read in the future. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we're still going to be reading. We're just not going to be doing in-depth reviews.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to talk to us in detail about stuff, you can let us know in the comments, stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to do the Freedom McFarlane ranking so bad, but I know I need to read the Housemaid series first. I will, okay? Yeah. I got this.
Let's go. Get on it.
I know. The next book, so I'm still reading. It's taking me forever to read. Okay. So I already talked about this book, but Julie Cheng is dead. I'm still reading it. I've just been so busy. I'm getting so many. Okay. Like, it's good. Okay. Like, I love how fast I'm growing on TikTok and Instagram. But now I'm at the point where, like, I can't reply to all the comments. And that has given me, like, a little bit of stress. Because I want to reply to all the nice comments and I can't. And I'm like, ugh. But it's okay. It's okay. It's a good problem to have. But yeah, giving me joining the TikTok Creator program that has taken up more of my time, so I haven't had as much time to read, which is why it's taken me 20 years to read this book. But I'm still loving it. It's not because I don't love it.
I'm wondering if you should try and listen to an audiobook and see how you would do with that. I don't know if you could multitask and like listen to an audiobook while you're doing something else, but I know that that's what I do. So like I clean my room or like the house, do some chores while I'm listening to an audiobook. So I don't know. Maybe give it a try.
Yeah, I could try. It's just like I always want to listen to music, but I don't think I have ever tried. Maybe I should. I could see if the book is available on Libby and try it. Because you're right. It would probably make way more sense to do that, and it will would like free up time because then like I'm
Yeah.
doing two things at once.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too.
Yeah, I'll try it. Maybe I'll say I'll update in a future episode.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining this episode. We really appreciate you all. We are on Spotify and YouTube, so if you could follow, share, like, rate, comment your favorite book, and definitely stay tuned for our next episodes. We appreciate you all.